Two of my favorite people are here. It's the best. My lovely friend Renee and Magda. I hope you guys can hear me. Um, because I'm doing this from my laptop, and it doesn't indicate to me. Oh yeah, now it is. Okay, it wasn't indicating that the sound was working, but now it's moving. So there you go. There you go. Oh, by the way, let me just say, um, I saw the cutest thing the other day. Renee sent me a picture. It was so cute. Her little grandson has his own little bachelor pad. He has his own car, his own little Christmas tree, his own kitchen, and he's in the kitchen dancing and wiggling his tushy. He loves music. And you know how when little girls or little toddlers, when they try to dance, they do that silly thing where they continuously bend their knee and move their arms, but they go up and down, up and down. Well, her little grandson, he wiggles his little tushy back and forth. It is so adorable. He's actually got rhythm for a little baby. Oh, Miss Tater Tots, how are you? And Trisha's in the house. Yeah, just a little chit chat. I was feeling tender, all the little aches and pains. So I'd figure see who's around to distract me, and smoke a little weed just to get the little just get the edge off the pain. I know I literally cannot wait to have a grandchild, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Well, it might happen, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. That's for sure. Oh my goodness! Where are you? You at home chilling? Are you out drinking or partying? Happy birthday! So does that make you a Scorpio or a Sagittarius? Because I'm a Sagittarius. Exactly. Oh my God, I love that. Share some with this old lady. I'm sure you have a great uncle or like me or a grandfather for me. See, these Sagittariuses need to stick together. Some say that we are overwhelming in our personalities, but we're not basic people. We are definitely not basic. Sagittarius, the only sign that matters, and mine is Friday. No effing way. Hey, Skeeter, what are you up to? What's happening? Happy birthday, Trisha. My goodness, my birthday just passed. When was my birthday? About a week ago. But I don't celebrate my birthday, so I don't tell anybody. But a couple of people figured it out. I try not to tell anybody it's my birthday. You know how I feel about it. And it's not really my fault. It's just the fact that my brother and my sister are dead, and we were all born on the same day. So I know it causes a lot of grief. So it's difficult for my mother, obviously, too. So I just downplay it. Just got home from teaching fourth graders today. Oh, good for you. Someone trusted you with their kids? Interesting. I'm just kidding. He's a great dad. He's very funny. I bet he's always making the kids laugh. But you know what the worst thing, Trisha? I was born on Thanksgiving. So every, 7 years, my birthday falls on Thanksgiving. Ugh. Brown food. Nobody wants to eat brown food on their birthday. I certainly don't. I can only imagine, Skeeter, what you get up to in a classroom with a bunch of fourth graders. I mean, you're all into like horror movies and scary things. I'm wondering if you're scaring the crap out of the kids, which would be probably get in trouble nowadays, since everybody is so woke. So your cousin was born on Thanksgiving? Ugh, it sucks being born on it. I wouldn't mind so much if it was like Easter or Halloween, but come on. You cannot get out of Thanksgiving. There's no way. You're stuck with your family on Thanksgiving as a kid eating turkey. That sucked. Absolutely sucked. But what's worse is all three of us were born on the same day. My older brother is 3 years older than me, and he was born on the same day as me. And my sister was born after midnight, but it's still the same. December birthdays suck. You know how much Christmas crap you. Oh yeah, I get it. Oh, the bumblebee is in town. Look at you. A bee in a heart. I told you this story, Sammy, that my husband said he was coming back as a bee. The trouble is, every time a bee comes near me, I forget it's him and I swat at it. You aggravate them for most of the day. Oh my God. Is fourth grade now high school? How is fourth grade high school? Right? Is that right? Oh, yeah, sorry. I repeat myself. So every time I see you, I think, oh my gosh, how funny is that? I, for one, am glad you are still around. Oh, you're probably it, honey. Not too many people feel that way. I apparently made quite a lot of enemies. Quite a lot of enemies. But you really can't. When you first start coming on YouTube, it's very confusing. You don't really know, like I've said this a million times, you don't really know how to respond and to react to things because in your real life people don't speak to you the way people speak to you on YouTube. There's a lot of aggressive, uh, just all around bad language that you wouldn't necessarily be exposed to. Maybe you would, but like at home or at work or with your family. It took a lot of getting used to and a lot of mistakes, a lot of frustration, and a lot of bad behavior on my part. But I feel like I've learned from it. And Magda's still with us. We're trying to get her out. I'm trying to see her in the next couple of months. If we can get her out of the Ukraine. Dave 25. How are you? When are you going to do something besides gaming? Because every time I go into your channel, you got to do something else. Talk. Show yourself. You smell blood in the water. You're so funny. Yes, I will go on camera. I'll be on vacation. I'm going to get myself a nice little tan so I can, feel presentable. I've been very unwell all year, so the camera hasn't been on. Um, hey, Lydia. Yeah, Queen of Weed. My daughter got me that jacket that says weed Okay, that was definitely not me that did that. Something went across the screen and said there was a problem with StreamYards. How dare them? How dare them interrupt me like that? Hey, Jessica Jennifer, the girl with two names. Um, you got a new phone. Well, let me tell you, I have smashed my new phone so many times that before the weekend is up and before I leave for Florida, I gotta buy a new phone. Well, I have the insurance, so I'll get a new one. Who isn't exhausted? Remember when I used to have all those problems? Well, I have a new laptop, so if it causes me any problems like before, I will just shoot myself because I can't take it anymore. I'm not very good with these devices. And cars, I tell you, I'm not good with cars. I'm a terrible driver, and that is the absolute truth. Um, Terrible. I got dings and bangs and scratches all over the car. Some of them came with the car. There were quite a few white scratches, but I gave the rest. Don't anybody let me. And Skeeter knows I'm a terrible driver. He still let me drive his kids around though, as long as it's in the daytime and I go really slow. When I say I'm a terrible driver, in other words, I drive like an old lady, overcautious and incredibly slow. I can't tell you how many times I've got pulled over for driving too slow. Ever since I was 18, I got pulled over too when I was 18 for driving too slow, and I was very angry. I was like, let me just say, do you know who my dad is? I mean, I was really full of myself. Not my real dad, my stepdad, who was a judge. Um, I never forget saying that. But still, I drive too slow, always have, and partially, I think because of my husband was killed in a car accident from speed. So, always conscious. Going too slow, right? But also the problem is with this van that I have. I'm used to driving, the Jeep, which is a lot smaller. I just can't gauge I have that depth perception issues. You have PTSD. Oh my God, there you go. Well, I'm not that bad with PTSD, but I backed up. It was at night, and I don't realize how long this car is, and I went right into a tree at first, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then backed up again, missed the tree, but hit the concrete mailbox. It's a huge dent. I'm so angry at that. I don't normally drive at night in areas I don't know because, like I said, I have the depth perception issues with my eyes. You thought your grandfather was the only one I've ever heard of getting pulled over? No, ever since I was 18. She said last night she would tell her sergeant major captain dad. There you go. There you go. I always brag about my mom being an attorney, and if I need some help or something or dispute something on YouTube, I could ask her, but I never did. I never asked her. She wouldn't give me the time of day. You've had 12 swipes. Okay, well, I have 12 swipes in a year that I've had this car, so I'm ahead of you, Sammy. My cars always had to be really small. You know, most of the time on the highway, freeway, I have to. Oh yeah. Well, I have trouble being a passenger for my oldest daughter because I drive so slow. I have a false perception of other people's driving where I think they're driving too fast when they're not. It's just I'm so used to driving so slow. So I get palpitations. I start breathing heavy. Your vision is, yeah, it's always been like that for me ever since I can remember. I don't. Isn't that weird? All of the Dodge Caravans usually have a backup mirror. This one doesn't. I don't know why. I only bought it for two reasons. One, to travel and have room for the kids, for Skeeter's kids when I go visit, so they can all have a little seat. At the time, I thought it would be a safer option until I started driving it and realized it's like driving a boat. Um, yeah, like the Jeep is really small, so it's easier to drive. It doesn't even have a it doesn't have any marks on it. My problem with getting something small is the fact that could you actually survive an accident should you be in one if your car is ever so tiny, like a Kia or one of those little Kias or those Sprites or Spirits, those those itsy bitsy cars are like two seats. If somebody hits me or if I get into an accident, I want to survive it. Have one put in, and it's too late now. This car, I've had this car 1 year. It's time to get rid of it. Because you know what the thing is? I bought it last year. I think I bought it in October. And I was gonna use to travel. I wanted to travel and do all this camping. I wanted to, travel across the United States and be comfortable and be stealth because I thought about getting one of those little, you know, camper vans, but that's just way too big for me. I can't drive anything that big. And then, of course, I used it as my weed mobile because I can't smoke in the condo. It's a non-smoking building. And I really I really am attached to it. I really love it because it's so comfortable. But this particular one was a lemon when I bought it. It was only $7,000. I knew it wasn't gonna last. I never intended it to be my main, uh, transportation, but there you go. It's have one put in, but it's worth it versus paying to get dents. I don't think getting dents repaired is definitely not worth it. Isn't like thousands. It probably costs more than the car, But it was just something I bought after I sold the house just to like have an extra. I don't know. And I love it though. It's so comfortable to drive. And as I'm sitting in it right now, it's like I'm at home. The bed is so comfortable. I have fallen asleep right in front of my house. Right parked in front of my house from smoking so much weed and falling asleep. That's so comfortable. Waking up the next morning. There you go. Oh, I was supposed to put the link in. I forgot. I totally forgot. I'm trying desperately not to get congested, but when I smoke weed, the first thing that goes are the nasal passages. Passed out and I know. It's so comfortable. One night I was in here and I was doing a live stream and it was pouring and it's just so comforting the sound. And I have a fabulous bed, a heater, an air condition, everything. I've had cops peek in the car and told me how nice the setup was. I think I put on a video. It's on Twitter. I'm coming out of my house and opening up the door, the two doors to the condo, and you could see my car on the street. And then you can get a visual of where I'm parked in my weed mobile at night well, not every night, just a few times a week when I'm smoking my weed. I'll either park in the front or in the back. The trouble is, if I park in the back, my neighbors, try to come over and talk to me and things like that. And so I stopped doing that. You were paralyzed on the ground for an hour early this year from being high. Oh my God, that happened to me. I ended up in the hospital. That's because he's swallowing when he's smoking weed. That's what somebody told me. If you're swallowing or gulping when you smoke weed, that's what happens. And then you start burping. I passed out in the window. So This Brandon the bear, this has happened to me. I don't know if anyone remembers I told this story. My daughter gave me um a lollipop, an inedible. And she didn't give me any instant. No, I didn't was only smoking weed for like a month at that point, and not very much, like one joint a week because I would take 2 puffs and I'd be stoned. So she gave me this lollipop. Now, I didn't know. I started eating it. Let me tell you, it took everything in me to eat it because it tasted so bad, and to this day, I can't get the taste out of my mind. You know how your mind can bring back the taste? I had my period, as I always do, 24/7. I had my period. It was quite bad too. I tried to get up, collapsed on the floor, could not get up, bleeding everywhere. No lie, it looked like a massacre. I couldn't move. I couldn't reach the phone. 4 hours I was on the floor. I was throwing up. It was awful. I had just eaten some macaroni and cheese, and so I just the only thing I could throw open was the macaroni and cheese bowl, which was disgusting. Anyway, after 4 hours, I was able to crawl to my phone, and the ambulance came, and I couldn't get up. They had to carry me. That 4 more hours later of throwing up and being in the hospital. That is so embarrassing. So my daughter says to me the next day, she goes, "Oh, I guess I should have told you just to take about 3 licks." I ate the whole thing. When you got unconscious to chicken, they make fun of people like us, Brandon. Okay? They make remember that couple, that older couple who smoked weed and thought they were gonna die and they called the ambulance? That was me. That was me. I have to admit, thought I was gonna die, thought I was having a stroke, thought I was having a heart attack, I was starting to hallucinate. And we get laughed at because we are ridiculous. Oh my god. Am I ridiculous or what, Sammy? I'm a ridiculous person, and I totally admit I know I am. You know I'm ridiculous. Oh, but this is not but they didn't just happen once. Oh no, because Linda doesn't learn her lesson, right? Linda doesn't learn her lesson. A month passes, and my younger daughter takes me out to eat. We have a few drinks. Now, I am not, at this point, I'm not used to drinking and doing weed. So, you know where this is going, Sammy. You know where this is going. Oh, yeah. My daughter goes, "Oh, do you want some of this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I'm already a little drunk. No, go ahead, go ahead." Yeah, sure enough, couple of puffs later, I am in her little dorm size apartment. She is out like a lake asleep, and I had to call the medics and started throwing up. I was like, I am so sorry. I said to the medics, this is so embarrassing. I didn't want to call, but because of my age and because of my medical condition, I didn't want to take any risks. I know I'm just high. Can you just check my vitals? I mean, I could not stop apologizing. I couldn't handle the two together. So that is the story. One time, this is Renee. One time I passed out in a casino from drinking too much. She says, "No, they thought you were dead. Oh my God, they could have broke your ribs. They could have done you an injury real bad." Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. So Brandon Bear says, "I remember feeling burning and sharp pain after coughing so hard. I don't know what happened, but the hit was so, oh, it does do that. Yes. Usually before I lie. I'm sorry to laugh. But it does. It burns the shit out of your throat. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why that does. Somebody tried to explain why It does that, but I don't remember what it is. Surely it's gotta be burning the back of our throats. I can't imagine. Oh, please. Oh my god, how many times I passed out in the Christmas tree when I was younger. I had my stomach pumped when I was 16. Oh, I was a bad girl. I was in bad girl school. I was bad. Girl with an attitude. Oh, come on, Renee. When I come to see you, you and I are going to stay up for days, laughing, drinking, whatever. We got so much to talk about. You got to start from day one. I got to hear it all. From the energy of coughing and the pain on every cough combined with the blackout, highly close out to oof. So who found you? Oh, Sammy, like you haven't done that. You haven't got drunk and passed out in Christmas tree. That's like a thing. You ate the whole 100 milligram chocolate bar. Oh, oh God, the aftertaste of that for days. You can't get that out of your. They can't. I'm sorry. I can taste it in cookies. I can taste it in edibles. He was only supposed to take one square, 10 milligrams. I was still high the following day, so much so I couldn't answer my phone from the paranoia. Right? That was back in the dating. I know. My God. I passed out in a bar in New York City once. Stole my mom bought me a Piaget watch. I never got a chance to wear it. It was still in the little box. It was in my purse. I had a shitload of money, hundreds of dollars. I was drinking screwdrivers. Went into the bathroom, passed out. Someone stole everything. My bag, my designer bag. I wasn't even 21. I was totally drinking underage. You could do that in New York. In New Jersey, you had to be 21. In New York, it was younger. I think it was 18 or 19. You found yourself. You just came to and said, uh-oh, what am I doing here? He was alone and crawled back on my feet like you did. Oh yeah, well, I didn't crawl back on my feet. I called 911. I couldn't get up at all. I couldn't stand. I couldn't even stand when I was finished throwing up. My clothes have come off with tequila. I love this girl. I just love her, and she's the best. Oh, excuse me. You were given cannabis oil capsules 3 days ago, which caused a slow high, but nothing after a few hours. So you're like me. You don't learn your lesson, right? Oh my God, you too? The naked under the dining room. Yeah, I don't need alcohol to get naked. Everybody knows I don't get naked. That I shower with my clothes on. I've always had a fear of nudity. Is that the craziest thing you've ever heard? My husband would always walk around the house naked. Oh, hated it. Well, no, not walk around, but sort of like get out of the shower and do all this elaborate thing with his towel and put lotion on me, just standing there naked like that. I can't do that. But I always felt very uncomfortable. I can't either, Renee. I cannot even pass a mirror. No, no, but I don't wear shorts and I don't wear a bathing suit. Yeah, I have always been like that. Ricardo, I don't know. Do you want to come up and tell us about it? Is Ricardo the guy with the voice? The voice. The deep voice? Or is that my image? I wish I could get to that point. I've always been very insecure, just not around anyone else. But if I was like the only person on this planet, I'd still walk around with a t-shirt and sweatpants. I wouldn't walk around naked. I don't know what it is. I think it was maybe it was the Catholic upbringing, but I have to be say something. I don't like nudity. I'm I mean, like, I don't like to see guys walking around without shirts on and that kind of stuff. All right. Thank you so much, darling. Carter was the guy who abandoned Donna at the airport and was sharing private combos from home. And that's why we like him. It's okay, Ricardo. We love spreading rumors, but we get it. I wasn't that way when I weighed less. I didn't care. Oh my gosh. Well, all right, this is what it was. It was I'm pretty sure with myself, I've always dressed very modestly because I didn't like the wrong attention. And and yeah, there were some issues, shall I say, as a child with those situations. Many, 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 many times. Not by the same people. And I just always like to be very conservative in my dress. Well, you don't know how to have fun, Ricardo. You gotta laugh at yourself. Oh, Barbara, the girl with the beautiful name. Good evening. Does nobody want to come and join me? I have weed. Just place it. Isn't Ricardo a black man? With a sort of Isaac Hayes voice. Oh, she doesn't mean anything by it. That's her Russian style of humor. She's our Freud Blucher of Boyd. Isn't it? Yes. It's also in the spelling, but it is so. I just love how it rolls off you just, oh, it's just, I love it. It sounds very elegant and regal. Cindy! Cindy, I dropped the link. Ain't no warts in the house. I don't blame him. Would you want to meet Elbow? Actually, you know what? I'll go meet Elbow. I'll get him all liquored up and all stoned. Now, I want to tell everybody something. I don't know if anybody was here the last time that Cindy was here. She just found out she's Mexican. Her whole life she didn't know. I'll name my next job, Barbara. Honey, that ship has sailed for both of us and you know it. I think I had a doll that used to be called Chrissy, and you pulled her hair out from the middle and pulled it down, and I'm pretty sure I named her Barbara. I'm behind the chat. I just catch up. Oh my God, so serious. You need to chill out, Ricardo. Nobody knows anybody here. Nobody knows you. You don't know Magda. We don't know you. The lies on Boy and YouTube don't affect your real life. Try again, Linda. Try again. Your real life. No, no. When I get another guinea pig, I'll name her Barbara. Even if it's a boy. You know I do love guinea pigs. I do miss my little guinea pig. He went everywhere with me. Come on the bus on the weekends when we take the bus back to work. Commuting sucks. Kind of glad I don't do that anymore. I didn't like the commuting. But he would come on the bus with me, the C&J, from Portsmouth to Boston. And he was so good on the bus, and he had a baby carriage, and let's push him home in the baby carriage. She's back to her sarcastic self. Yeah. We're trying to get her out of the country so that we can meet up in the next couple of months. Well, pretty soon. So we can meet up. I get to meet the real Magda. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, Barbara. You knew that doll? How old are you, honey? No way. Yeah, one was blonde and one was brunette. And that's how in the world could you know that? Chrissy and Velvet were the names, right? I can't even believe this is happening right now. I thought I was the only one left on this planet that knew anything about those dolls. That is so crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, he died, Cindy. Listen, he was like, I think he was like 10 years old. He was 2 years past his sell-by date. And so he was happily playing on the floor and literally just died. It's like that. Well, he actually went in a box in the Piscataqua River. We sent him on his merry way. Eventually, he sunk. It was the middle of winter. I mean, I couldn't shovel. I couldn't, make a grave. So I figured I'd just put him in the water. You do not. No way. No, absolutely not. I don't believe it. You are kidding me. You have the Chrissy and the Velvet doll? That is so funny. My doll was Barbara. I'm pretty sure it was because there was only two names I liked. It was Deborah, and Barbara. No, there was one other name. Crystal. Crystal. I used to use those names for the dolls. That is crazy. Wow. Still, you couldn't possibly know that, right? They didn't make that doll for really? He keeps telling me to get it. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh my gosh, you don't have TikTok. That's right. Oh yeah. You gotta get TikTok. It's so much fun. The dumbest stuff gets attention. Makes no sense. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason. I'm obsessed with TikTok. Any dull moment, if I'm not texting Renee, I'll be on TikTok at work. I much prefer to talk to Renee because she always sends me beautiful pictures. Um, I love TikTok. But that kid with the corn song, Oh my God, Cindy, they had that 1970s shit on, didn't they? The mini train. Ah, I don't know if Betsy Wetsy really existed. That's an awful name. Yeah, that Korn song. Remember that kid? He's now like worldwide famous. He's on tour. All because he said he liked corn. I never heard anything so crazy to go viral like that. But hold on, I'm gonna have to shut the window. Freezing. Well, see, this is when you're stoned, then it's hard to move around because you're like drunk. Close window. All right. I hear my phone, but I don't see it. Oh. All right. Okay. You also have the original Mrs. Beasley doll. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Beasley. I cannot believe we are all this old. Where did the time go? We got gypped. Our generation our generation didn't have as much fun. It just seems so unfair. I mean, I probably would have been if we had internet when I was a kid. Oh, I would be so much better educated. Maybe I would have been something really important because the internet is a wealth of information and my life would have been so different. Oh well. I hope I come back. Yeah, family affair. He ordered it from eBay. Wasn't mine. Oh. I have the My Buddy dolls. Two of them, a black one and a um some really old McDonald's. Remember those little toys they used to give away um back in the 70s? They're like the actual Ronald McDonald doll. Yeah, but think about it, Renee. Think about it. The world is open to anybody who has the internet. It's unreal what I've learned in just a year from the internet. You can do anything. You can learn how to build a house on the internet. You can get your degree. You could do anything. And to think that we had that advantage, you know, well, you get my point. Oh my God, Donny Osmond. I used to have those posters of him. I had some conflicting things going on there. I used to have a crush on him, but I used to want to be Maria Osmond, so I struggled with that. That it was kind of creepy, but she was so pretty. Right now, she's just wearing a seriously bad wig. I mean, now she looks like a cheap hooker. Used to be into him, Donny Osmond. Yeah, I used to be like, oh. Yeah, he's still around. He's still around. So is she. So there you go. Oh, nobody wants to come up and join me? Wow. Last chance. Ugh. I knew I had a snack somewhere. Let's see if I can put the heat on. You got married to Marie Osmond's house? Marriage was doomed from me. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, give me a hint. Let me just get my little heat on because I'm starting to get cold. Give me a hint on, give me an idea of who to poke at. Because I'm ready for a little poking. I'm up for it. Why not? And I'm always going to use the hormones as an excuse. The hormones made me do it. Let me think about it. All right, a little heat's on now. Oh, it's like a little fireplace. Love it. Okay. All right, we need a subject. Lexicon. No, I promised I wouldn't discuss. She told me not to. So I'm not going to. Who else? Hormones. Yes. I don't know whether I'm coming or going right now with the hormones. So I've already had a period that lasted a month that I ended up having to go to the hospital for, as we all know, during my bacterial infection. So now it's time for my period to come. And I'm like, somebody give me a gun. I'm done here with this. I'd even consider having all my insides removed if I thought I would lose weight. They gotta weigh something. Hey, cutie pie. They're making fun of Lolly's husband dying, and she says if he died in a horrible way, then others could end up. Wow. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I've said worse. Come on, let's be honest. I have said worse. Hey, Linda, it snowed. Fun for my kid, but my heating bills are getting too high. Why did I get that text message? Okay. Never mind. Oh, lolly, lolly, lolly. Um, her voice is so fake, huh? She's just like German lady. The voice doesn't sound normal. You know, it's very odd sounding. Does anybody agree? Camilo and her have a new chat. Yeah, of course. He's very slow, and he's stuck on 5 people. Noodles, Holly, Bergs, Melton, and you. That's all he ever talks about. Except for he doesn't call you Magda, he calls you Magna. What does he call you? Wait. Manga. No. He calls you he doesn't say your name right, and I thought that's new to draw. I don't know who Papa Grizz is. I don't have no idea. Isaac, I don't know what happened. All I heard was that Barbie and Isaac had a moment on a private call that was exposed. Big whoopee doodle. Edward James Hubbard. Is he still alive? My bad. Miss Savage, I think she's absolutely fantastic. I just can't get over how funny she is, and she's really entertaining. I think she's awesome. I hope she does well. I just think she's so funny. Planet Randy. Who's Planet Randy? Magna, that's it. That's what he calls you, Magna. I don't know John Hagee. Arizona. I don't know who that is. No, I don't watch any of those people. I don't know Chris from Drama Rehab. YouTube, no, not that. Yeah, I don't know any of this. I don't know the same people you know. Lisa Linlin. Well, I'm always gonna love her because she does bring the drama, and she's absolutely hysterical to listen to when she's off her head. Love it. She's entertainment. I can put up with a lot of her shit just to be entertained by her. So yeah, I give her a thumbs up. I don't know who Nelson Green is. I heard of him, but I wouldn't be able to pick him out in a lineup. I love Ray Ray. Come on. That's my girl. I love her. I mean, she's relatable. And plus she's got I'm from New Jersey and she's like, the next state over, and like I totally get her because she's kind of like got a little Jersey in her. Hey, beautiful Vegas Barbie. Did you hear Camilla's brother call out? Wait, hold on. Call out Lolly saying John told him she's a cripple. Yeah, she's in a wheelchair. Yeah, that guy ain't right. That guy ain't right. Um, I don't know who's Jamie Hicks because I heard that name somewhere else. He had a sister and a brother on that phone call. Really? I don't know who Jack Hudson is. Nope. Thoughts on Evil Abe? He's a naughty boy. You know what you get with all these people? You know? They haven't changed. They've been the same. You just know what you're getting. If you're easily offended, you're not going to want to go to any of those people, huh? Maybe Jake and Lolly can hook up since they both have like. It bothers him so much. Although he pretends it doesn't bother him, but it really does bother him that we say that because he hasn't been able to prove it. Because he may be taking videos and talking in only one video I've seen him. But he's never walking. You don't hear his feet. He doesn't show his legs or his feet. Now he could easily be in a wheelchair, but it's Oh, I'm so sorry. I had to come back on my phone. StreamYards. I don't know what's going on. Error internet disconnected. But before that, it said something to do with the server. Oh, I don't even remember. Okay. Anyway, what did I miss? Check your mute button. Ah, huh. All right. Hold on a second. Let me figure out how to. Okay. Oh, shit. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. To the robot voice. So this is. Oh, you think? Do you think that Donna is Potter? Looking for attention. Huh. You're talking about Camilla? Well, this guy's got some sort of screw loose. It's like half-witted or simple-minded. He's not right. Um, he really does believe this story that she has money, that he's going to be her caretaker, and he's going to move in. He really does believe it. 100%. I've been communicating with him for about a year, and you can't tell him anything because he does believe that she is a 28-year-old supermodel. It's crazy. Hmm. Yeah, Lolly Donna. Pardon me. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in a few months. I had to block him eventually. I just couldn't take any more of the stupidity, the ridiculous things, and how he behaves. Yeah. Really? And she's very disabled. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not at all. He would have pictures and shown something. He looks ridiculous with those poses and his painted on hair. I mean, the guy is pushing 60. He has a few strands of hair he combs over and sprays brown. Yes. Absolutely believable. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay. Um, huh. What did I do with it? I lost the weed. It's gone. Mm. I hope it's not on the floor. Mm. Come on, where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay. Or he. Or he. Vegas Barbie. I don't know. I don't know if they're still investigating it, but the whole thing is weird since she already told us how he died 2 weeks before he died. I mean, the whole thing is just obvious. It wouldn't surprise me if he did it. He was used to cars. He knew his way around cars. Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to come up and talk. Are people afraid of me? Afraid to be seen on the panel with the notorious husband killer? All right, so what's going on with the Michelle story? Who is she hooked up with now? I thought it was Bergs. Who is it? Is she hacking up with Bergs? That's what I heard. First she was going to marry Danny, then she was with Pancake, and then I heard Bergs, and I just think, what? Like, how would that pan out? Oh, excuse me. The grandbabies are going so. Oh, good. That's good. This way you can, you'll be around longer to see them as they. Because it's always a thought in your head as a grandmother when you've gone, you passed on, and you're leaving them so young. I don't. I'm so stoned. I don't know what I'm saying. I absolutely are. I agree with you, Mary. We are all criminally mentally ill. Absolutely right. Oh my God, Magda's such an ass kiss. I love it. No, I love to talk to the haters. It's awesome. But I have to say, you are right. Not all so much criminally insane or whatever, but a lot of mental illness around here. Absolutely. She's engaged. Wait, let me scroll. Oh yeah, Michelle K. Michelle K. Right? Is that what we were talking about? I think. Oh, Donna. Okay. Donna is engaged to John Camillo. Oh, okay, Michelle K. Yeah. Who is she engaged to? Why would I had her on a panel, and I said to her, "Why would anyone? What do you have to offer? Why would anyone want to marry you? What would you have to offer?" I said, "You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't work, and you don't drive. What? What's left?" Your wonderful personality? Because she's always wherever she is in Gaga Land. All the freedom blocking. Just flip out yelling they have to keep not caring. What? I don't know what's going on there. Okay. That's what I think. It's gotta be something, right? Maybe it is the drugs. I just think she's not right anyway. I don't know. I don't know. No, she said she's been in and out of the nut house since she was a teenager. You know? She has absolutely nothing to offer. She's not even on disability. She's on welfare. That's what she told me. F my life. I degrade Mary, then you compete and win me based on meth relapse and need what? Is anyone understanding what the hell? No! Are you on some drugs? Are very similar. I don't understand. What? Magda is 110 degrees, and you uttered, I don't know what you people are going to do, and put some AC in your bedroom, close the door while still maintaining control of all of the windows outside of the room. Schizophrenic, possibly? To pretend to punish her cries, maybe. Who is this person talking about? I don't know. Crack is whack, Mary. Yeah, that's what Vegas Barbie says. There you go. It's an interesting evening. Before I got thrown off, I was going to say it gets dark at 4:30. 4:30. It's pitch black. I'm like this. I feel like I'm back in England. Because in England, it'd be pitch black at 3:30. What? It does not matter what you think your mother is doing. You can't recall things and you refuse to see an actual doctor about it. It's not the same Lyme disease. What is this woman talking about? Who are you talking to, Mary? Because you are not making any sense. Oh, Who has Lyme disease? Oh, you're talking about Sneer, aren't you? She appears to keep herself in good shape from her videos. Oh God, let's see the fake videos. Somebody post a link because we know where this is going, don't we, Magda? Yeah. That's what I don't like about being on the street, parked on the street. People just pull up next to you. There's like a million other places to pull. There's nobody else here, and they pull up right next to you. You're smoking weed in the van. That's when the paranoia kicks in. Oh, poopy disease, not poppy, but I got you. Look at her channel. Could somebody post a link? Uh-oh, Renee's making a face. That means it's weird. Is it weird? Huh. Dying to see it. You know, like Lolly's channel, it's just generic shit. So, you know, oh my God, let's see. Whoop, sorry. Oh, I can't copy the link. Oh, damn it. Oh, can you send me it in another way, like text? Because if I click on it, it just goes on the screen. It won't let me. Wait, how do I? It's been so long since I've been my laptop. I don't even know how to use it. How do I? Do I right click? What do I do here? No, see, I can't. How do I copy it? Copy? Nope. I can't figure out how to do that. Hi, Rainy. It would be N times Mary. First of all, it's kind of an unusual name. I'm gonna look that up and see what it means. You know? Hey, Mike! I haven't seen you in ages. Didn't know you were still alive. Oh, okay, she sent me the link. Hold on, let me just check really quick. Okay. It's called a dry cast. Not a podcast. It's called a dry cast. That's a dude. That's a dude. It looks like a woman, but it has like a rosy voice, right? Is that a dude? Okay. I call BS. Like, something not right with that situation. She ain't right. It says, right? But isn't that a dude? Or is it just, like a Kit Kat voice like that? Like, what kind of voice is that? It sounds like a dude. It's crazy. Boomers confused. Listen. It's not fair, because the boomers on my generation as well, which is not a boomer, I might add, Um, yeah, we didn't have the same advantages, so I'm gonna take advantage of all the Kit Kat don't have a voice anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, she does in hell, she does. She's probably the loudest one there. Barbie girl. Barbie girl. Well, Barbie girl, you were very, very, very popular the past few weeks. We heard all about your sexcapades. I was very impressed. I must say, how's the I'm in it right now. I got the heat lamp on and toasty and warm. Smoking a little weed. Trying to get rid of the aches and pains. You still at work? I've been working very hard trying to get on vacation, but my car's been having some trouble, so Wednesday is the deadline. Has to be fixed on Wednesday. Because I gotta leave. I gotta go. It's gonna take me a few days. So do I. Wish I got caught doing that. That would have been fun. Except for, you know what, Barbie? I would be better at it. I may be old. It's just fun sex. It doesn't make any difference what the person looks like. She's a sexually independent woman. Makes her very powerful. Not everybody can look like you, Vegas Barbie. Let's be honest here. You have an advantage. Pick someone that you aren't afraid that will spread your. It's impossible. That's really impossible. I know, right? StreamYards. What is up with that? It's fine. I'll have to wait. It's actually not StreamYards now. I realize it's actually the internet connection on the laptop. On my phone. But the problem with my phone is if I have a guest, um, it's hard for me to hear them since I've smashed the phone a million times. It's obviously destroyed the audio. That's why I prefer, excuse me, prefer it on the laptop. I'm muted. Am I muted? Yeah, absolutely. Am I muted? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Road trip? Oh, yeah. Road trip. Oh my God. I am ready for a nuclear explosion. I get every kind of camping equipment, you name it. Yeah. And critter repellents, bear spray, knives, bow and arrow. Oh my God. This is the thing. I have 2 months off because I worked like a pig for the past year. Well, I always work like a pig. Um, and got to do the stream house at one point. Most likely be in Alabama, I have a feeling, because I'll be a little closer there since I'll be in Florida. Um, I had a little family emergency that I didn't want to discuss, and I just have to be there. But I'm not really sure how long I'll be there. Well, you can figure it out. You know, when people get sick, you don't know if they're gonna make it, if I'm gonna make it there before. So you get the point. You're not camping. What? What do you mean? If you're gonna smoke weed, you're gonna have to like crash out. It's totally comfy. I'll have a toilet in the van. Yeah, the toilet. I got all mod cons, as they say in the UK. All modern conveniences. It absolutely reeks of weed. That's the only downfall. I try to light candles, but it reeks of weed. In the weed van. Open door policy in the van. Usually it is open, but it's the middle of winter. I do have a carbon monoxide detector. It's so weird because also sometimes if I fall asleep with the heat on, the carbon monoxide thing will wake me up to make sure I don't die because the light went out. It's going to be difficult because driving to this, it's going to be really cold driving to Florida. It's cold in New Jersey, Pennsylvania. It's colder there than it is here. Like, I think it's 50, and tomorrow it's going to be 55 degrees. So I'm really afraid to, like, because I'm going to stay in the car on the way, you know, on the drive there. But I don't know. I hear that the temperature goes down to the teens. I mean, it is December. How long of a drive? I think it's like 24 hours to Florida. But I do it real slow. I like to stop in New Jersey, see some family, that kind of, take it easy, take it slow. And yeah, sleep in the car, but I don't want to, if it's too cold, oh my God. I can't with the cold. Hey, bless your heart. Speaking of that, I should turn that off. Okay, let me put that there. We are not talking about Poon. My goodness, why would we be talking about Poon? That was a very strange question. I knew I bought some donuts. Oh, yeah. Because I knew I was going to have a munchies. Boston girl, Bridget. Isn't it nice out? Bridget, tomorrow's going to be warmer. Tonight's going to stay in the 40s. But the whole week is going to be so mild. I know, right? Listen, I just want to say I wish him all the best, Poon. I gave him credit for his courage in discussing his addiction. Because my sister who died, she was a drug addict. So I think that was very brave of him to share that. And that's, that's all really. I knew he hates my guts, but I just felt it was like very courageous to share that, and good for him for trying to stay sober. Good for him. I really hope it works. Anyway, Barbie stopped trying to make fetch happen. What is that? Oh, you're taking the girls to Gillette Stadium? Oops. Okay, take it easy, computer. Oh, that's so cool. That's the best kind. You can stay toasty warm in the car. Drive by. Remember, she's from Boston. People think it's drive by, you know what? You're going to keep trying? So that's the story, guys. So I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to see Snoop. I'm going to deal with my mom and her issues there. See Deborella, a.k.a. Snoopy Snoop, in Florida. And whoever else is in Florida. And then I said I would squeeze in Alabama if he wants to have a stream house in Alabama, where everything is cheap anyway there. And Mark Terry's right there. It doesn't break the bank, considering my house, if anyone noticed, is not done yet. Very upsetting. Just cannot get the people to show up. You're in Florida? Oh my God, totally. I'm going to be there for a couple months, in and out, in and out. Oh my God. That's awesome. How's the weather out there? Pretty hot. Pretty damn hot. How? Oh God. See, you're not supposed to be drinking. Isn't Poon your love interest? Don't meet up with them. You'll be robbed. You're so funny. Robbed of what? The weed mobile? Oh, wow. Was that serious? Bridget is so sarcastic. Well, I'm going to Port St. Lucie, which is still in the 80s, and it's at 80s at night. Whew, that's hot. Oh my God. I'm only laughing because I'm stoned, so. It's that kind of day. It's a love story. Listen, at the end of the day, if you could find happiness with somebody else, do it. Life is so short. Look what happened to Mary. Boom, gone. 42 years old. Oh my God. Fall in love. Doesn't matter who it's with. Doesn't matter. Just if you love somebody, you care about them. Not promised tomorrow. And who doesn't know better than Boston Bridget? Not promised tomorrow. Mark and his boyfriend. Oh God, is that what you meant? Okay. Who wants to live stream together? Well, listen, Alabama is very close to Florida. I can swing on through. Oh my God. These are gas station donuts and they're so good. I don't know if it is the weed, but everything tastes better when you smoke weed. Do you partake, Boston, Bridget? Because you're in Massachusetts and it's everywhere. And if you get the medical card, you get better grade weed. And it's cheaper. Oh, she was not talking about you, bless your heart. She was talking about Mark Terry. It was attention grabbing. You know I'm an attention whore, Mohammed. You have so many people in love with you. Just your voice. Your voice. And they're in love with you. You would make an amazing e-scammer. Which is your voice. With the accent. Oh my God, you could make tons. Yes, your voice, your fake Arabic voice. I'm going to go and kidnap Bridget when I get back from Florida. I'm going to kidnap Bridget. Take her out. Make some TikToks together. If she feels safe in my neighborhood, she can stay. I don't care how nice the neighborhood is. I'm telling you, I still feel nervous walking down the street at night. And I don't even know why, because it's like one of the safest cities in the world. Do you never know what's lurking around the corner? You're making a phone sex line like the 90s. They still have those. Truthfully, Trisha goes on those, and then she records it. But she's not very good at it. You know? She's too, like, stupid and goofy. There's nothing sexy about her, unfortunately. I love her to pieces, but she's she's not good at it. For somebody that looks so hot. The grandfather clock phone. Oh my God. I always remember as a kid that show with the fire trucks where they used to have to open a briefcase to get the phone out. It was the first mobile phone and it was like a real phone. They pull it out, it would go directly to the same person every time. I know. That's crazy. And do you have nice feet? Because if you have nice feet, or even if you don't have nice feet, because that feetpics.com, they have every foot you can ever imagine on there. And people pay for that shit. You know? That's crazy. But there you go. There's a lot of them. The old TV show. Yeah, do it's just it was three people, right? Like every time they called, it was one of three people. It was like every time. So do I. I'll have like old lady Flintstone feet, even worse. I was not blessed in the feet, hand, and hair department. I feel that's my penance. And when I come back, I want to come back as a beautiful blonde. I want to come back as Vegas Barbie. I'm going to be honest. I mean, who wouldn't? Oh, I forgot I had the car on. One second. All right. What's that noise? Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry about that. I had to put the phone down and I couldn't find it. Yeah, you mean my hair? You like my hair extensions? No, all my husbands didn't like them. All of them had names for it. My last husband would he would call them. He'd say gorilla hands and pig feet. That's what he would say. Hey, listen, not everybody can have, you know, those nice things, you know. And I've always had very old, wrinkly hands, always. Yeah, and plus I have arthritis, so you know, when I have sex or have any kind of intimacy, I always wear high heels. I never take them off. I don't want the guy to see my feet. I swear, I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. But it's kind of sexy wearing high heels to bed. I think so. All right. I guess I should go in the house now, huh? Nobody wants to come up and chat. Oh, well, you know, as you age, because, yeah, I know. But you're naturally pretty. You know, you don't even need makeup. And, you know, when my skin is so bad and it was getting better and now it broke out again because of all the hormones. Ugh. I can't even out the, you know, the tetracycline and the hormone medication, the HRT. It's really screwing up my skin. And it is embarrassing. And I'm not good at makeup like you are. Like, you know how you could, I've never worn makeup ever. Like makeup base, foundation, I've never worn that. I only put a little on my eyes and some lipstick and out. So I'm not good at it, covering it up. You know what? And you got to be honest with yourself here. You know that's jealousy because there's does nobody could ever call you ugly for a start. So I can't even imagine what anyone's calling you. I know, right? Heels look great in bed. They look sexy. Look better in the morning when you're getting up to use to use the bathroom. Oh my god, me too. I just got off of it 6 months ago. I think you got the moon face. Oh yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah, it goes right to my face and my neck. Oh, really? Oh please, you're brave. But there you go. 60 milligrams per episode for almost 20 years. I know, but you know what the thing is? It helps with pain. You know, and since all pain medication have stopped, you know, I don't have any pain medication. It really helps with pain. Obviously not long term, but it was a killer. It was great. And then you have all that arthritis pain, which I have, leg pain, my hands, my feet have arthritis. It's great. But you're right, you know, the damage, it's not damage, but the after effects after long term use is gross. You go closer to the camera. But you know what? The thing is, if you are pretty, um, look at, when you gain weight, it doesn't really matter because at least you're not ugly, If you're ugly and fat, oh, forget it. Come on. We all know that's true. Right? Mama Beth used to always say, I may be fat, but I'm pretty. And she was right. Mama Beth was always pretty. What did I say? It did help with the pain, but the mood swings. Oh, I never got mood swings. Oh, maybe I did. You know what? Think about it, Boston Bridget. Maybe that's when I was behaving so badly back in the day. Maybe those were the mood swings. Now that I think about it. Oh, there you go. Well, maybe one day they'll, I don't know, find pain medication that's doesn't cause addiction and blah 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 blah. Who knows? Who knows? Don't you hate it when you're trying to open your pre-roll and the cork they stick in the bottle breaks? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Right now, you have to be kidding me. This is when I know God hates me. I mean, why would he do that to me? I mean, there's absolutely no chance I'm going to be able to get that out now. Oh. Well, there you go. Unbelievable. That is such a Linda thing to do. All right. I think I'm going to sign off now. I had a mood swing every time you have. I know. It's crazy. I'm always having a period. Just one giant period. All right. Thank you guys. You're awesome.